Tarot time. Hi, this is Eric, and welcome back to Positive Tarot Wisdom. And I'll be doing the weekly forecast with Nadia, and it's going to be for the week of September 21st to September 27th. So for all astrological signs, earth, wind, fire, and water, stand by, and we'll be reading for every single astrological sign once Nadia joins us. Okay, let's just give it. Okay, please subscribe to my TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and visit positivetarotwisdom.com to schedule your personal and very detailed tarot consultations. Okay, so let's just wait for Nadia. It's just a few seconds. Amber, thank you for joining. Hi. We're just doing the weekly forecast right now, so stay tuned. Standing by. Just mute this. And for anyone else that's watching, visit the page Positive Tarot Wisdom, or you can book your more in-depth and detailed personalized tarot consultations through positivetarotwisdom.com. In just a few seconds. Ooh, some people are viewing. Thank you for watching. Okay, let's just let me just get my cards, and I'm ready. Perfect. Hey, Natasha, Tyler, thank you. We're just about to do the because something might be interesting this week, so just get ready. Ashley's joined us. Hey, Ashley. Shout out to Claudia Valencia as well. Thank you for joining. I hope your connection's better now.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you're a little pixelated, but at least you're here. Yeah.
Okay.
It should take a few seconds.
I don't know, like it was lagging.
Yeah, I mean last night it was laggy too. Just shuffle this. Everyone, this is Nadia, also known as Labori_Bruja. You guys know her. She's a very familiar face, and we've been doing the live. So whoever's watching, thank you for joining us. And we'll do the weekly tarot forecast for the week of September 21st to 27th for all astrological signs.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I need my pen and paper so that I can take down the times that we do the signs.
Okay. Two more. Tomorrow, Earth signs are based on my just mini reading. Earth signs would be low key, while the other signs are precautions for air signs. I just want to find out if there's consistency with what's going to show. But looks like fire and water are going to celebrate tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be a good day for fire and water tomorrow.
Ooh.
If they're planning to party, tomorrow is the best time. Chances are it's great weather, loved ones surrounding them. So I might as well stick with either fire or water tomorrow. I mean, it's been consistent for the week. So whoever's fire and water out there, we envy you so much. We're just being low key.
So I'm going to do air and earth.
You want to do air and earth?
I was actually thinking, it's funny, I was thinking about that in the car. Like, I think I want to do air and earth today.
You and your Geminis.
Now.
Yes.
Let's
oh no, you know, next week's going to be different. Moving on.
What is my dog?
What? Where'd your dog go?
No, I'm thinking what sign my dog is.
Oh.
She's a Pisces. No wonder she gets on my nerves.
Okay. Water sign. All right. So you want to start with air or you want to do earth? I mean, yeah, you wanted air and earth, so I'll do water and fire.
Um, let me get earth signs out of the way. And I'm not wearing a bathrobe for those watching. This is like I have a tank top and a kimono on. I'm like, this kind of looks like a bathrobe. Maybe I should have put a different shirt on, but I was out and I had on this like nice little outfit and I was like, I'm gonna keep it on because I like it. But then I was like, it kind of, because you don't see the whole thing. I'm like, it looks like I have a bathrobe on. I am not in my PJs, guys.
Well, I'm stuck with my tank top, so that makes I'm wearing white for a
I
change.
just wanted to look cute when I went out today.
Lucky you.
I'm not in a bathrobe. Well, no, I went to pack up my desk.
Oh, yeah, you had to pick up stuff.
Yeah, because I've had bad luck every time they move our department to either a different floor or a different building, where my stuff always got like my little tchotchkes always got broken.
Mm.
I don't want my tchotchkes broken again. So I was like, let me take my tchotchkes home. My tchotchkes. I love that word.
At least it's home. It's safe.
Yeah. And I need my time so that I can see what time we're doing the signs. I'm all over the place today. It's not like me. Not very earthy of me. It's more air. And I don't have any air sign in me. And my moon is not an air sign, and neither is my
Too early for shade.
Someone is messing with me. Someone is throwing my equilibrium off. I don't like it. Okay, so I'll start with Earth. What is our thing for Earth, Civet?
Yep. Unless you feel doing your sign first, or if you want it in the middle, Virgos, it's up to you. Whatever you're sensing.
I'm gonna do Capricorn first.
Okay. I know you like Capricorn, especially
I love Capricorn, just not a certain one.
Okay.
The Capricorn staring at me, I like. We have good synergy.
Absolutely. But the other one is not so much.
Nah.
I wonder what's in store for the week of 21st to 27th. Capricorn. Whoever's watching, we're doing Earth signs first. So it's Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. If you are Capricorn, stand by because Nadia is about to pull the cards that would give you hints as to how you should navigate through the week.
Capricorn. Sorry, Eric.
Expected.
Sorry. So I pulled the Angel of the Ocean in reverse. But it's never sorry because it's a protection message and you just can brace yourself and take action to prevent what the reading says. The Two of Cups in reverse. And it's more sorry for us because then we got to deal with that Capricorn.
You reminded me. That's the problem. So we're foreseeing whatever's happening now to her. Okay.
Yeah. And the King of Pentacles in reverse.
Interesting.
Yes. So I'm sensing that the week is going to start off very turbulent, a lot of imbalance, very chaotic start. Maybe Monday is going to be very hectic, not knowing where to start off. Just maybe the weekend will leave you a bit of disarray. But you'll be very imbalanced. The week will not start off well. Your mind will be all over the place, and your head will probably be really will be spinning a lot, I feel, on Monday. There'll be a lot of resistance to maybe healing from something that happened this week or over the weekend. But, you know, whatever occurred this week or whatever is going to occur this weekend, you know, you got to get your head in the game come Monday. You got to get your head in the game come this coming week. You can't take it out on anyone. That's not healthy. Also, I'm sensing a a breakdown in relationship, a breakdown in communications. I feel for a lot of Capricorns, it is going to be related to personal relationships, but I'm also sensing that there is going to be a break in business partnerships. There's going to be a lot of disagreements. There's going to be a lot of communication issues. I feel like that is why the King of Pentacles is in reverse. But that's also why it's the Two of Cups represents partnerships, but it's also emotional. So that's why I feel like there is, for some Capricorns, it is going to be personal relationship related. But with the King of Pentacles being there, I also feel that it's going to be business related. So whatever happened this week, whatever happens over the weekend, you're going to bring it into your work and you're going to bring it into next week, and that's not going to be good. Because it's going to, instead of you finding a balance and instead of you figuring it out in your head, what it is that you need to do to sort of balance yourself out and figure out, okay, how do I make things better? You're just projecting onto everything else. And now you're going to affect personal relationships, you're going to affect your family relationships, and you're going to affect your work relationships. And, you know, with family, you know, they tend to know you, so they can sort of maybe be more forgiving. But when you step into the work relationship, there's always that saying that this is work and you check your feelings at the door. That's not going to bode well. So whatever chaos is going on in your personal life or whatever happens this weekend, let it be. You need to figure it out. You need to find the balance and you need to heal from it, because I don't see next week going well if you don't try to heal and balance yourself out. I see you butting heads badly during the week if you bring in the bullshit from the weekend. Because I'm sensing that especially tomorrow and Sunday, there's going to be some disappointments. And that's why this card is in reverse for Monday.
It's a lot of low energy, a lot of, at least those are like mitigating messages. So it's up to you how to mitigate, my fellow Capricorns, to mitigate what's about to happen. So whatever you're experiencing Saturday and Sunday, don't allow it to carry over. Monday would define the rest of your week. That's how I sense it. It's if you start off by accepting the fact that it's going to be busy, just manage your time better, manage your relationships better, like be professional, especially professional, because there's a tendency that when you start off negatively and it becomes like a landslide throughout the day, it snowballs. So it turns into a landslide first and into a huge snowball in the end. But
Yes.
This is a very helpful message for all Capricorns out there, my fellow Capricorns, my fellow people of Capricorn. It would be an emotional ride, but you might even deal with a fire sign, a water sign, and a fellow earth sign. Those are the elements that I'm seeing. But it's more of a fire sign. You might end up having heated or more passionate discussions versus having something more logical. So be very aware, identify that person, identify that fire sign, whoever that is, and just be chill. I think that's the biggest recommendation I can give. Just be chill. It's just a Monday, a manic Monday.
Exactly. Yes, and how you let your Monday play out is really going to affect you throughout the week. It's just if you let it translate into chaos, it's going to be a chaotic Tuesday, it's going to be a chaotic Wednesday. You can turn it all around by mellowing out and not let it snowball into an avalanche and a horrible Thursday,
Yes.
Friday, where you're, especially, I feel like, it's funny, your family, when you have like these meltdowns, like your family's like, you know what, we got it, especially if you
Mm-hmm.
explain it, like they love you, they care about you, so like they can sort of forgive it. But at work, it's sort of like, okay, you're crazy town.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like, what are you gonna do? Go into work and be like, oh, sorry, I got into it with my significant other, and I had,
Mm-hmm.
like you can't bring that explanation to work. So
Exactly.
chill out, Capricorn. You don't want to snowball into an avalanche in September
Who
next week.
who would I don't know, whoever she is, that the name should not be spoken. Good luck, and I hope things would work out well. You know what I Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I'm hoping for. That's the scary part. So those are
yeah.
protection messages, folks. So please heed the warning. At least now you have this advanced information. It's your advanced intel. It's up to you how to handle it. Ignore it, fine. We won't force it, but we're just delivering the divine message for everyone.
You can ignore it, but Capricorn, if you have a crappy week because you ignored it, we
Then
warned you.
we're just the messengers. Don't kill the messengers.
Okay, Virgo. Let's see what Virgo has in
Virgo the
store.
perfectionist. Let's see. What you got for Virgo?
I feel like whatever warning or whatever week Virgo has, they'll somehow figure out how to perfect
Hmm.
it.
It's how
Challenge accepted.
always Virgos. Mm, I have a weird sense about Virgos, but I have a feeling that they'll have a better week than I would. That's what I mean.
Mm.
Where did it go? So I just updated my devices to iOS 14, and I'm still observing what's the difference. So there's like additional features that I'm slowly noticing. You'll see when you upgrade your phone later for like, I don't know. Let's see.
I have to scan for updates because it normally lets me know when there's an update available.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh, I almost tipped over my freaking iPad. God, that's no. I don't want. I don't have any more accidental warranties. No. Okay. So, what do you have for Virgo?
So for Virgo, I have the Queen of Cups in
Hmm.
reverse. Okay. I have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse.
Okay.
Okay. But I have the Ace of Swords upright.
Hmm.
So it's like the grand finale for their ending. So I feel Virgo too, like this weekend. Um, damn you fire signs and water signs. Stop raining on the air and earth parade. Um, so Virgo, I think this weekend too is what's going to start your Monday and possibly Tuesday to kind of be crummy. I feel like Virgos are going to kind of be on edge, which is why the Queen of Cups is sort of in
Mm-hmm.
reverse. Because Virgos, while they are perfectionists, they are actually very good people to talk to. They are sensitive. Um, I love I love
They're pretty
Virgos. They're
sensible. They're
very nice,
sensible
kind
people.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're very sensible. So I feel the Queen of Cups is showing in reverse because I feel like you're going to be a little testy on Monday. I feel like Monday is going to be a little testy day for
I like
Virgos.
that word, testy.
And yeah, like I feel like you're going to be very testy. You're going to be on edge.
Hmm.
Um, and maybe the weekend wasn't perfect like you guys like things to be. Maybe that's why you're going to be on edge. Maybe your Monday, you're expecting it to go perfect. Maybe you ended your Friday by setting up your Monday to go pretty
Mm-hmm.
smoothly, and things don't go as smoothly as how we want them to be. So I feel like that's why the Queen of Cups is in reverse, because you're not going to be as sensible as you guys usually are with your tongues. I feel like you're not going to mind your mouth as you typically tend to be.
Oh
You
no.
typically are good talkers when it comes. So I think that's why the Queen of Cups is showing in reverse. You're not going, like, I feel like you're going to be quick with your mouth a little bit. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I'm getting the sense that, the beginning of the week to middle of the week is really going to have you out of sorts. You're not going to like how it's going to be going. You're not going to, it's really, I feel like financially things are bumming you out too. I feel like you're not where you want to be financially. And that's also really, also why you guys are also a little bit like, kind of a little wound up too as well. I feel like that also has you wound up. You're not where you want to be financially. Things aren't lining up how you want them to be. But the perfectionist that Virgos are, you are going to figure things out. You're going to take a step back and say, wait a minute, this isn't me. This isn't me. I'm, I'm being a little snippy with people. I'm being a bit bitchy to people who don't deserve it. I'm projecting out to people. I'm sort of, people are kind of taking a step back before they approach me because maybe I have resting bitch face today. And you guys are going to take a step back and say, okay, why am I being like this? And the rest of the week ends up with victory, where you're going to figure your shit out. You're going to figure out what has you in this funk. And you're going to say, okay, my finances aren't where I want them to be, but what can I do to change that? Okay, instead of me, Amazon cart happy, instead of me doing this, maybe, maybe I don't need to buy this. Maybe I don't need to get this right now. Maybe let me wait a few paychecks, let me put some more money aside. Let me get a little creative with my income. I feel like you guys are going to realize midweek what you're doing and how you're reacting towards others and how you're being perceived. And you're going to sit down, figure it out. And then that's when you're going to come out on top and be like, this isn't me. This isn't me. Let me figure my shit out. I'm not a bitchy person. I look at all my problems and I look at different angles to resolve them, and you're going to come out on top. You're going to start using your head and you're really going to figure the shit out. And by Thursday, I feel like you're not going to have that resting bitch face. You're not going to be snippy. The Queen of Cups will no longer be in reverse. You'll be this person. You'll be that caring person that people are like, hey, can I borrow your ear for a second? I want your opinion on something. You'll start seeing the potential in certain financial situations. So, be patient with yourself. You're a work in progress. We all are.
I'm I'm very hopeful for Virgo because should you encounter that person, a water sign, that might give you a little grief, and if the Queen of Cups is in reverse, sometimes that person can represent someone who's not very trustworthy. And I'm looking at the trend of the Seven of Pentacles reversed can be financial anxiety, or that's causing you anxiety instead of, you might be overly thinking, I have invested my money incorrectly. And it's like you may have invested your money on stocks and it's not, and since you did, and the stocks have somehow plunged lately, and you go, oh damn, there goes my money. I invested so much, and now what just happened? I mean, you're just stuck in what just happened. But I agree with Nadia, because she did mention that at the tail end of the week, success is, there's always a silver lining. There's always that. You can always see that there's something amazing that's coming, as long as you invite it, as long as you acknowledge it. But Virgo, it will not be a perfect week. That's what we can tell you. It's not going to be a perfect week. There's just so many things to consider, so many factors that would irritate you. And that possible water sign, maybe you should work with that air sign that's going to lead you to success, because that water sign may not be the best person to ask for any financial advice right now. That's what I'm seeing with the three cards. It's not. she or he is not financially sound when it comes to advice, to financial advice. So good luck. I don't feel
Yes,
alone
best
anymore.
luck,
I
Virgo.
mean, Capricorn is gonna have it tough, and it looks like Virgo's gonna have has their own set of challenges too. Wait, let me just
I'm telling you, to be a fire and water sign.
wait. Let me charge my
I'm gonna
phone.
change my birthday.
Okay, I don't want this phone to die. Here you go. Charger. Perfect. Ooh. Okay. Don't be shaky. Any other observations for iOS 14? I don't know. It looks. It just looks pretty. Pretty, pretty,
That's
pretty.
pretty.
Ooh, is this right? Okay. And you're doing your sign, your Taurus gang.
I think we're gonna have a bad week.
Oh. Just a shout out for Ashley. She says that she's having a bad day, but it'll get better. Trust me. It will.
No.
It's okay, Ashley. Miss Leo.
You know, I give up. I give up.
Uh-oh. What do you have?
I'm not an earth sign anymore.
What do you have there?
I am no longer a Taurus.
Uh-oh. It's that bad, huh? Okay. What are the protection messages that you got there?
I don't want to say it.
Interesting.
I don't wanna.
Uh-oh. That's getting more
I
curious.
don't wanna. I have the High Priest. Why did you come out in reverse? Do you not like me? I have the High Priest reverse.
So Hierophant reversed, right? Hmm.
Why did you come out in reverse? Why don't you like me? With the Hanged Man
Hmm.
in reverse.
Okay.
He doesn't like me either. And I have the Eight of Cups
Yeah, that's actually a good card.
in reverse.
Mm-hmm. When reversed.
Not really.
Traditionally,
Not
I'll tell you the
really.
traditional meaning according to Arthur Edward Waite. I'll explain it to you after you're done with your reading. I saw something different.
I see.
What do you see?
Remember, this is the Oceanic Tarot deck,
Mm-hmm.
so the meanings are a bit
Oh no,
different
if it's more negative
from
than
Rider
if it's
Waite.
more negative than Arthur Edward Waite's, then I'm worried because he's a bit
Yeah,
I know dark. He's a bit dark.
yeah, no. So these are like, um, well, the only one that's not too negative is the Hangman's, but the High Priest,
Mm-hmm.
when he's upright, he's all about wisdom, he's all about
Mm-hmm.
reflecting and really thinking about what it is that you want. So Taurus, you're just flighty this week, this coming week. You're not really thinking things through. You're not wow, these cards are attacking me because I was flighty
Mm,
today and not really thinking the way I should have been.
interesting.
Wow. Now this deck is attacking me. I'm gonna have to go pick another deck. Okay. So back to Taurus, which I am no longer
Recycle.
a Taurus. I will be claiming my rising sign only. Um, okay. So the High Priest in the Oceanic Tarot deck is all about wisdom. It's in reverse. So right now, come next week, Taurus, I feel like you're going to really, instead of acting with your head, you're going to not be thinking very smartly. Maybe you'll more act from your heart, which is going to be clouded. It's not going to be very it's not, you're not going to act from a smart place. You're really going to be clinging on to things that you should not be clinging on to. I think that next week, the Eight of Cups in reverse is all about being resistant to change that you need in your life. Um, and I think that the reason why your Taurus will be resistant to change is you're kind of tired of being in limbo. But Taurus, I feel like you need to be in limbo. Stop resisting being in limbo. When you're in limbo, it gives you time to think. And when you want to free yourself, see how this merman is all caught up? He's in limbo. He's thinking. He needs to be there because he needs to think. You know, this merman got himself all caught up, but he needs to think about why he's there. So I feel like Taurus lately have gotten themselves caught up in situations because they're not using their head. They're thinking, maybe you're thinking with your heart, maybe you're thinking with other parts of your body, and not really thinking if situations really suit you, if situations serve a higher purpose in your life, if they're elevating you. Maybe you're reacting off emotions. Maybe you're reacting off emotions that have to do with anger, maybe hurt, um, or maybe infatuation. It could be any emotion, but you're acting off emotion and you're not thinking smartly. If you're thinking of revenge, if you're thinking of lust, it could be any range of emotions. So if you're thinking of whatever it is that you're thinking of doing, you need to stop. You need to stop and think of what actions you plan on taking next week, because they're not going to serve your higher purpose. Um, you really need to sit and think. Stop resisting being in limbo. Limbo is good sometimes because it gives you a second to pause and say, what I'm doing right now, is that really going to be best? Just because someone outsmarted you doesn't mean you need to react to that. Just because someone hurt you doesn't mean you need to hurt them back. Just because someone makes you feel good for a few minutes doesn't mean that they will make you feel good for a lifetime. Sometimes change is good and you need to stop resisting change. So, Taurus, be in limbo next week. It's perfectly okay. Oh, see, those cards weren't negative after all.
Actually,
They were just in reverse, so they made me upset.
I just want to supplement what you said because that all makes sense, especially the Oceanic Tarot might have a different meaning, and it made a lot more sense right now when you delivered it. But in the traditional Rider Waite Smith, if the Hierophant is in reverse, it signifies for the querent, for example, it's like being more aware of the society, having better understanding. There's a level of weakness. You feel a little vulnerable, and it's like being overly kind. So that's what I'm detecting from Taurus. You might be too kind next week, so don't be that way. Don't be excessive. Don't be excessively nice. I mean, it's good to be nice, but if it reaches the point where it's starting to harm you, that's not really nice. So um,
You know that happens to me too,
mhm.
though, with with this deck in the right away. I see them and I'm like, wait a minute, and then I'm like, Nadia, they have a
They
different
do.
meaning, and I'm
They
like,
do. They absolutely have a different meaning. And it's nice that um the reversed hangman showed up because pretty much it's a reminder to at least be selfish to a certain extent for you because you shouldn't actually worry about too many people that's surrounding you. That's the thing. So it's a lot of
Mhm.
it's a strong reminder. I think that's the divine message there. It looks like it may be a busy week, but at the same time you might end up forgetting yourself. You might not, and it's a water sign. It's the most basic even description. You might even be dehydrated this week. You should drink more water. That's what I'm sensing. And I like the fact that your deck has a lot of water in it, and it's so strong, saying, "Hey, you know what? You'd be very kind. You'd be expressing a lot of emotions." And the Hierophant is actually the Taurus card in Rider Waite, and it's a good reminder saying that you're that's your weakness. You can be very, very kind, but at the same time, extreme. If you get pissed, oh, I don't want to get in your way. That's how Taurus is. No, no way.
And this is what I like about the message though for Taurus, because if you piss a Taurus
You get
off,
the horns.
they're ready to
You
attack.
get the horns.
Yeah. So it's
That's not
like,
good.
you know what, Taurus, you need to not give the horns right away. Because sometimes the horns are a bit much.
Hello, Brenda. Just saying hi. You just said hi to us.
Hi,
Welcome back.
Brenda.
And the Eight of Cups traditionally. I mean, I was looking at it in a way that not moving on, but instead, if I had to review the Little White Book, and I had to review the esoteric meanings that were created by the Golden Dawn. And the first definition that they had for the Eight of Cups reverse was great joy, happiness, and feasting. So pretty much, if you follow the first two, your Friday is going to be wonderful. That's how I'm seeing it. Because if you combine all those numbers, so it's five, then you have the chair. We have the hangman. So 1 plus 2, that's 3. So 8 plus 8, 16. 16. So 1 plus 6 is the chariot. You'd pretty much have a very eventful week, but make sure that you're cautious enough to not forget yourself. I think that's a healthy message for Taurus. Your Friday, it looks like the Friday would be very nice until it's what I see. But Saturday, Sunday, I don't see anything yet. Good luck. that's what I'm worried about.
And I think I'm gonna heed the warning too, because someone that may piss me off.
I have a feeling. Yeah, I have a feeling. So give him the horns.
Oh, her, I'll give the horns in a heartbeat.
Okay. Those are very good signs, and I like that because I'm stuck between following the traditional meanings versus the modern ones, but I like how it means as the Eight of Cups reverse for Rider-Waite-Smith. And okay, Golden Dawn, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'm okay with the Eight of Cups reverse being great joy, and Nadia's gonna take that. She'd rather take that. So let me see. Who do I take first? Water or fire? I did shuffle my deck. I'm trying to sense what's a good. Well, it's cold, so I guess I have to choose water first. Water. Okay. Water. First card, water signs. Let's see. Oh, no fair. Okay. 3 of Cups, celebration, something to look forward to, as expected from what I've forecasted earlier. Looks like water signs are going to have something nice very soon. A reason to celebrate, maybe your small milestones. Let's find out the second card. It can go downhill. I don't know yet. Ooh, Page of Swords reverse. So some of the things that you were expecting, like certain contracts, certain maybe even job opportunities, may not materialize yet this week. Or if you were expecting someone, maybe even an air sign who you think that you're going to get along with, may not be bringing you that very good news. But sometimes those people that are bringing not the best news, don't kill the messenger. They might have something in store for you to like. They're preventing you from, God's rejection is God's protection. Don't forget that, guys. And third card.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So, 3 of Wands reversed. 3 of Wands would mean you're holding back instead of pushing forward, and you want to go for that adventure. You're being conservative. That's okay. So because of the trend here, you go, okay, I'm starting things off correctly, but then all of a sudden you hit a speed bump along the road. Then you encounter a fire sign, maybe a person that's a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. I forgot, this is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and you, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So this is very fitting, considering it's not earth, wind, and fire. It's actually fire, wind, and water. But so 3, 6, 9. Interesting. So it's essentially this is 3, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. So 8 is strength. It's still the quintessential message for the water signs. That's actually Pisces right now. So whoever you are, Pisces, looks like it's going to start right, but it's up to you to make sure that it ends right. It ends well. But then these are your little warning signs, Pisces. Should you encounter this air sign, just listen. Don't argue. Take it with a grain of salt. So if you encounter this fire signs have been having a good week, but then some fire signs seem to be experiencing some difficulties today. I don't know what the circumstances are, But next week they might have some challenges. Be supported. You're the one who's in a better place. Okay? So strength, diplomacy for work, don't be hot-headed, just focus because you are sometimes emotional, or most of the times emotional Pisces. Just relax. I think that's the best advice I can give you. Just relax. Don't become turbulent waters anytime, okay? Okay, let's see. Pisces, let's go for Cancer. Let me just do this. I like the quintessential message there, at least it's strength. And it's a reminder for you Pisces that you have the inner strength and the diplomacy to handle your relationship, your career, and possible financial issues. Your reaction to the situation would define how you're going to resolve the issue. That's how it has to be. Okay, 2, 3. I have a weird feeling Cancer has an interesting week as well. 4.
Yeah.
5. 3 more. 7 and 8. Cancer, what do we have for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for Cancer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Cancer, top deck. First card for you. What should you expect next week? Ooh, the Emperor reverse. So, you might be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. That might cause some chaos in your situation. If they have difficulties with their relationship, their career, or their finances, don't take it personal. Don't take it personally because it looks like they're having a rough time. But this is a strong reminder for you to keep yourself organized this week. That would be your Achilles heel. If you're not organized this week, I don't think it's going to end well. Second card. Ooh, the Empress. Amazing. Abundance. Should you decide to follow this advice, not to be disorganized, not to be like overly controlling, the Empress, an earth sign that might be supportive to help you would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. Capricorn, yours truly, whoever that Capricorn is that you're dealing with, or a Taurus or a Virgo, I think you should listen to them. This is a very
Cancer is getting pregnant.
so hopefully no. I hope that's not happening.
Why?
Because nowadays it's been tough. You know what I mean?
Well, I feel Cancer is getting pregnant.
That's a possibility. And third card, I think, therefore I am 3 major arcana for this reading. Ooh,
Wow.
Devil reverse. So you're releasing yourself from a negative type of cycle, say your negative habits. You are freeing yourself from something that you've been doing unnecessarily. You're in recovery. So if you've been a bit sick lately or under the weather, you will be recovering. With Nadia's theory, if a Cancer may be becoming pregnant, well, congratulations. Good luck to you. I appreciate that you're getting pregnant because it is fertility.
Procreating?
Hmm?
Procreating? You appreciate them procreating?
Well, I don't have the capability to do so. So, but
I appreciate you populating the earth.
as long as you bring out the nice people, okay?
Well, they're Cancers, so.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. So 13, the card of death. 1 plus 3, 4. Yes. Should you decide to chill and not be and release yourself at the same time, invite the abundance? No, this is turning around. It becomes the Emperor upright. But don't be excessive. Looks like a lot of things will be coming your way, and it's like a bell curve. That's what's going to happen this week. But I like this, the divine message in the middle. Abundance is coming your way if you continue your recovery and if you don't be disorganized. So those are the 2 strongest messages for you. Well, fortunately, this came out reversed for you. So lucky. Okay, next. And Scorpio. Let me see. No shade for Scorpio this time, Nadia?
No, I got left alone by that midget Scorpio.
What?
That little Scorpio man that kept
Yeah, I
bothering me.
mean, has he been nicer or?
No, he had the hint to leave me
Oh,
alone.
okay.
I was like, leave me alone, little man.
Okay.
You little man.
SMH, indeed. 3.
Yeah, no, he was just so annoying.
So he's being a pest. Okay.
Yeah, he's being
That's a different
pest.
story.
Well, it's like you don't say one thing and then do another. I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
You do it once, I'm gonna let you know. You do it twice, that's
Shame
don't
on
fuck
you.
with me. Yeah, I don't put up with no crap.
Okay, let's see. What do we have for Scorpio? 6, 7.
Life is too short for BS.
Unnecessary.
Yeah, it's unnecessary.
And 8.
Say what you mean and mean what you say.
I wonder what's coming for Cancer though, because I was thinking about the card sequences again. Because after they receive the abundance, they might have tendencies of being excessive and just splurging. So don't do that, Cancer. So if you are receiving a
Mm-hmm.
good amount of money or something that would be great, conserve. That's another strong message for you. Okay, Scorpio, first card, top deck. Oh, relationship taking it to the next level, huh? Okay, maybe a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Or you might be making a major decision. So Scorpio looks like it's going to be an interesting, heated week. Let's find out the other 2 cards. Nadia, he never fails to show up for you.
He loves me. That's my
So,
boo.
Earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. If you've been juggling things a lot lately, because if this were upright, you seem to be in control, but this is kind of borderline out of control. So Scorpios have a tendency to splurge as well because you have this feeling of I had a Scorpio friend who goes, "Oh, if I buy a lot of stuff, it's a feeling of accomplishment." So I get you, but then there's such a thing as buyer's remorse. So this might be a situation you need to deal with this week. Be very frugal.
Yeah.
Continue to be frugal because whatever this decision is, it's going to affect you a lot. And let's look at the third card. See? Wow. I've been pulling major arcanas lately, Nadia. Look at that. so
I'm so
so let's
jelly.
see. A major decision, taking your relationship to the next level, maybe with a fire sign. So fire and water, I have no issues with that. So this guy, this earth sign, is literally surrounded by 2 fire signs. So if you are half-hearted about the relationship that you might have, or if you're going to take it to the next level, don't worry about it because it looks like everything is going to go your way, but don't allow it to become upside down. I mean, don't let your relationship turn your world upside down, even on the financial aspects. As long as you mitigate your tendency to splurge, you'll be fine. Work, it's an earth, 2 fire signs that would be supportive for you, and they be the ones. Looks like the fire signs would be busier this week in with supporting mostly water signs. That's what I'm detecting. So I'm rather interested with how your air signs are gonna. I mean, you did earth signs first. Now I'm interested how your air signs are gonna fare afterwards because my water signs seem to be like having a bell curve type of week. That's what I'm sensing. But I don't know what I can give for fire signs in. So it looks like um, Scorpio has a far better week than Pisces and Cancer. But Cancer has the advantage of abundance, but Pisces need to just take a chill pill. That's what I want to remind everyone. Okay. So we are
Pisces always needs to take a chill pill.
yes. That's based on experience. Okay. So you are uh, what you got for your air signs? Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini.
Okay, leg.
We're stuck with our acronyms.
Leg. Yes, we are.
The Emperor.
Okay. Libra.
I'm seeing Scorpio's chart would be this way, going up, then it's going down, and it's going up again. That's kind of tricky. Good luck, Scorpio. The Emperor is going to support you.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And it's true, Scorpios do love to shop a lot. My dad's a Scorpio,
He
loves to
does?
shop a lot.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm a Taurus and I love to shop a
That's
lot.
a bad
So
combination.
yeah, when he goes visits, it's like, no, yeah.
You go, let's take a look.
Yeah, like, oh, what's a little look? See, it's not gonna hurt. Okay, so Libra. I pulled the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I pulled the High Priestess in
She's
reverse.
stalking you.
Yeah. And then I pulled the Nine of Swords in reverse. So Libra, for your forecast for the 21st, the week of the 21st, I am sensing that you guys are sort of not being your typical Libra selves, not very balanced when it comes financial, when it comes to your finances. Libras are usually pretty good with their money. I have to say, most Libras that I know are pretty good with money. But next week, I'm sensing that there's going to be sort of a loosening of the purse strings. I don't know if maybe you guys are going through something with the High Priestess coming out in reverse. I feel like maybe your that intuition, that sense of knowing what you need to do, that sense of right and wrong, of like, I don't need this, I don't need to spend money on this, I don't need to spend money on that, maybe I should save this, maybe I can buy this later, or you know what, maybe I can get a better deal on this if I wait. I feel like you're not having that next week. I feel like all of that, for whatever reason, is blocked. Maybe you're going through something and that's throwing your judgment off. So you'll be a little spend happy next week. Maybe you're going through some stuff at in your personal life. So you feel like I need to spend a little. I also feel like you feel like next week I also see that you'll be putting in some hard work, but you don't feel like it's being recognized. I'm also sensing that, like, you'll start the week off tackling a lot of things at work, but not feeling that recognition. Like, I feel like you'll complete certain tasks ahead of time. Like, you'll be given a deadline, and in the beginning of the week, like, you'll actually tell your boss, like, hey, I've completed this before ahead of schedule. But you're not going to get that recognition that you were expecting. Like, you're not going to get that appreciation that you were hoping for. And Libra's sort of like that. They like that pat on the back. They like to, feel appreciated for their hard work. And I don't, and I feel like maybe that's why you guys are kind of gonna, like, maybe splurge a little bit, because you're not getting that recognition at work, so you're kind of going to reward yourself with a little extra material things, and that's not good. I think, it's okay, as long as you feel good about the work you put in at work, as long as you feel good that you were able to accomplish certain projects at work ahead of time. That's what should matter. There's no need to reward yourself with something financial, with something material, if you don't need it. If it's nothing that comes with a huge price tag, okay, fine. Then go ahead and do it. But if it's something costly, save your money for a rainy day, because you never know when you're going to need it. Don't let not being recognized at work allow you to misspend your money,
Mm.
because that's going to be a problem down the road. I'm also sensing that whatever has been causing you stress, that's going to be over. The Nine of
Mm.
Swords show that whatever anxieties you're feeling lately, if it has anything to do, a lot of us are stressed because of the pandemic. A lot of us are feeling isolated, mentally worn down from everything. A lot of that is going to subside. Maybe a fellow air sign will lend you some support. Maybe you'll start opening up to other people on how you're
Mm.
feeling, and then they'll be more supportive. But I also see that that will start subsiding as well.
Mm. It's it's funny that the High Priestess reverse is stalking you, and um, I am what I've detected with the cards that you've shown for Libra is with the High Priestess reverse, she might be Libras might be and keeping a secret for some reason. I don't know. And whatever you're planning, it's if it's not with good intentions, it's not going to bode well for you this week. That's what I'm
They could be hiding a secret with an earth sign, a Libra hiding a secret with a Capricorn,
maybe
because I know a Libra at work that could be hiding something with a Capricorn.
potentially, and
Not to throw shade,
I just did. So, um, but the Eight of
just
Pentacles,
saying.
you actually it indicates that you may have acquired a skill for you to further make your plan more successful because you're making yourself more cunning than expected. That's what I'm worried about. So if you have those intentions, I don't know what your plans are, Libra, but remember you're a person of justice. Don't be the opposite. And because
That's what happens when they hang out with unfair Capricorns.
yeah, that's the thing. And the Nine of Swords reverse would indicate, yes, recovering from anxiety. But you know what? At the end of the day, if you do something that's not just or right, how would you expect to release yourself from that anxiety? Honestly, how would you expect to be fair? Because not every Libra person is fair and just, unfortunately. It all the scales tip. And this week seems to be full of warnings, full of low energy, whatever's forcing you to do these not so savory actions, think again. Please reconsider. That's what we'd like to deliver for you. Whatever that secret is, maybe you should just keep it.
Yes, Libra.
That's it. That's what I'm
No,
detecting.
you should bear it. You should bear your
Hmm.
soul. To me,
To you.
so I can shun you.
Okay. I thought you were about to throw a rebel deck card in front of that Libra. Ow! That
So I can shun you.
every time I see you right now, it just matches the rebel deck, and I see Salt is strong pink, and you go.
Shun. I just want to shun people. No, you know what it is that I was watching my favorite episode of Sabrina the
Mm-hmm,
Teenage Witch, the original
mm-hmm,
series, not the new
mm-hmm.
one. And I kept getting interrupted with a Skype at work. And I'm
Oh.
like, oh, but I love this episode. But I love this episode. And I kept replaying it. So I'm just like, I'm going to shun Skype. I'm just going to shun it.
Shut it down.
It's clearly the episode. It's clearly the episode where they visit Salem.
You know, I have a confession to make, Nadia. I'm most productive when I don't feel watched.
Oh, so am I.
Do you agree? Yeah.
I'm
Like I go,
yeah.
I'm
And I don't feel like someone's gonna pop their head into my
I mean,
cubicle. I'm like,
I took the day off today, not because of, for just I guess using my leaves, but I experimented. I go, since I don't have Skype, nobody's watching me. I've done more than ever. I just prepared the stuff, so expect some emails that are going to fly on Monday coming from me. So because I've been more productive, I just put it there. I put it on drafts, and I go, okay. I go, why am I more in control right now? Oh, because there's no fear. You know what I mean? Yeah.
exactly.
So there. It's not prison camp. That's that's the
I mean,
the
that's
message.
the lesson is when you don't micromanage, people are more productive.
It is true. I mean, I managed people in the past, and the more that I trust them with whatever they're doing, I get great results. I do get great results from them. They give me the more accurate reports, and they give me recommendations. So, tried and tested. What do you have for Aquarius?
It's like, did my deck just want to be like reverse central?
Reverse central. Okay, low energies or blocked energies. That's happening. Interesting.
Yeah, you know, I am so sick of Cancer. I'm so sick of water signs and earth signs. Not earth signs, fire
Okay.
signs. Okay, so Aquarius, I have the Four of Pentacles in
Hey, it's your
reverse.
guy.
Yes, only with a turtle. I have the Sun in
Oh, I like
reverse.
that. Sun is there. I'm okay. Reversed or upright, that's fine.
Yeah, whether it's reverse or upright, it doesn't matter. It's you know, it's just that the reverse is just fooling you into thinking that you're not the happiness that the sun represents. And then here's my other boo, the Two of Pentacles.
They're together in that reading.
They're
Unbelievable.
together.
Okay.
They're
It's
both hiding in the
so
bushes,
interesting. So
stalking me.
interesting. Yes, they just pounced on you right now.
They're like, we're ganging up on her. We love her. Okay,
It just
so
sounded so funny. Okay.
so Aquarius. I feel like next week, you know, what is it with the air signs? The earth signs. We're just a hot mess next week.
Yeah. I just hope it's just one person. I have a
Hopefully.
feeling. I
Just
have a feeling.
just two specific people. Yeah, the rest of us, you know what it is? We take heed to this and we're like, I
Yeah,
got
we
it.
got you.
I'm gonna
We
fix this.
got you.
It ain't happening. Okay, so Aquarius, Four of Pentacles in reverse. You're going spend happy? What's going on? What's going on? You're just, I don't need this. My bank account don't need it. Like, that's what I'm seeing happening. I'm seeing like Aquarius is like, nope, I don't want it in my bank account. If you don't want it in your bank account, do this to my bank
Credit,
account. I'll
send it,
take
send
it.
it.
We'll take
I
it.
posted
Send it over
a
here.
Cash App, I posted Venmo and PayPal here.
Send
So
it over
yeah,
here.
because
Send
I'm
it
gonna
over
just,
here.
just wire it to Nadia, easy.
No, Eric, hey, send it over this way. But yeah, no, I'm saying that, you know, you guys are gonna, Aquarius, you guys are gonna be spending a lot of your
Mm,
money, and you guys are gonna be purchasing
mm,
things left, right, sideways, maybe, you know, soaking up the little bit of summer that we have left if you're on this part of um, our beautiful
Kama
earth.
Sutra level.
Um, yeah, I'm just seeing money flying out
Mm,
all sorts of places. And yeah, I mean, you only live once, granted, but there are plenty of other things you can use your money
right.
on. Save it for larger purchases, home,
Investments.
better
Yeah.
things, and then yeah, investments. And you're doing that chasing happiness.
Mm,
And at the end of all that spending, you're gonna see that it didn't get you this. Okay? It
right.
didn't get you this. There's something else that's gonna get you this, but it's not all that spending. And after all that spending, you're out of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
You're imbalanced. What you need to do is hold on a little bit tighter to your money. Don't don't go spend happy next
Mm,
week. I don't know what's going on in your life that you feel that you need to spend. So I don't know if you're trying to impress someone. I don't know if you've got something going on. Some people buy themselves things to cheer themselves up through hard times. If that's the case, that's leading to this.
mm,
It's a false sense of happiness because you bring home the bags, take out the nice pretty things you bought, or If you filled your Amazon cart, you check out Amazon, you get the Amazon delivery, you get all happy, you open it up and you're like,
It's my
yay!
Amazon day.
But then you go into your app for your bank and you see how much money you have in it, and then you're not so happy. So it's, all this spending next week, it's only going to bring you a full sense of happiness. So I would tighten up the purse strings next week, Aquarius. Do not do it. Do not go out with any earth signs, because we are bad influences when it comes to the spending.
Not
We are
the best
not.
example. No.
We are not. And if you are hanging out with a fire sign this weekend, they're living the high life. They're not going to stop you. They're not going to stop you. No.
I am interested with the Two of Pentacles reverse. I failed to mention every time that card shows up, it's like, for example, for Aquarius, looks like you guys are going to receive a very, very important message. Hopefully, it's not a huge bill. That's what I'm hoping. But just, I guess, keep your eyes peeled and make sure that you get.
Really, it's not a huge credit card.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about because of the overspending. But beyond that, well, good luck. Listen to what Nadia said and stay away from us Earth signs.
Stay away from us earth signs, and since fire signs will live in the high life, they'll just be like, yeah, order
We'll
that
just
bottle of champagne.
we'll just encourage you as you encounter us. You go, oh yeah, go for it. You love it.
That's a beautiful
I go, you
item.
need it. You need it.
Get it. Yeah, we're horrible. Don't hang out with us.
Not this week.
Not
this week. No,
you.
not this week.
No, don't hang out. Not me.
Ain't that the truth? I go,
I'm the wrong one.
no, I can't. I go, do you really need it? Do you think it's gonna make you happy? Then go for it. Yeah.
I have a perfect example.
Hmm?
There was a girl, Vita, on the GNA team. I met up with her for her. I treated her for brunch for her birthday.
Okay.
It was just supposed to be brunch. Just supposed to be brunch. We ended up spending $600. I ended up spending
Oh Lord,
$600
that's too much.
in 2 stores.
That's more than a week of pay. So,
yeah.
Yikes.
We went to 2 stores. I got a couple of I got a vintage sweater, vintage dress. It was like 50s styles. Like they weren't old. They were just, it was a vintage. It was a shop where you could get rockabilly style clothing. And I got that. And then we went to this other store where I got some really cute stuff. And that's not even what I got at the toy store for my son, because he was with us.
Looks like it was good times.
Yeah, and I was just going to the city for brunch.
Yeah, the city's always expensive.
It was just brunch.
It was expensive.
The intention was just brunch.
The intention.
I got home and I was like, I was just going to, I was looking at the receipts and I was like,
what just happened?
I was just going to brunch. And of course my son, the smart kid that he is, goes, this is what daddy said, that you don't know how to hold on to money.
Okay.
And I'm like, shut up.
That's being a smart ass, so nope.
And I think he was 7, no, 6. It was 5. He was 5 at the time. I just looked at him like, go to your room, please. While I digest how much I just spent.
That's brunch. A lot. $600.
And that wasn't even brunch and his toy.
Oh.
That I promised him we would.
Okay.
That was just my clothes.
That's just purely your stuff. Okay.
So don't hang out with us Earth.
Not this week. No, don't do it. Not this week.
No. Don't even go to brunch with us earth signs.
The keyword here is brunch, folks. Don't do it. Okay.
We're bad. Gemini.
Ooh.
Lovely. Lovely. Gemini. Lovely.
Lovingly yours, Gemini.
Just dessert for Gemini. Okay,
What you got?
so we have the Queen of Cups
Hmm.
in reverse for Gemini. We have the Ace of Wands
Hmm.
for Gemini. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Gemini.
Hmm. Swirly.
Swirly. So Gemini. For next week, who's the water sign that you pissed off? Because she has a mouthful for you.
Interesting.
Yeah. But I think it's a lesson that, because I see the Ace of Wands, which in the Oceanic Tarot deck represents growth. Next week, there's going to be a very vocal water sign that you're going to encounter, who is going to be very vocal on her experience with you. There are some things that you've done that have upset this water sign. Okay, and I think that this water sign kind of had it. She sort of has been biting her tongue a little bit, because at one point this was her, but slowly she's turned like this in dealing with you. Okay. And she's about to erupt, so you're kind of going to hear it next week, but it's not, take in what she has to say, because I think that Gemini, you need to hear what is going to come out of her mouth. It is going to help you grow as a person, because I think Gemini, sometimes you don't always think before you act. You don't always think before you speak. And with what you are going to hear from this person is going to help you grow as a person, and it's going to help you see and maybe start some new open up your eyes, like new beginnings, but more open up your eyes to new things. Open up your eyes to ways that you have been that you didn't realize, like, okay, wow, like I really need to think about things before I do them. Really need to think about what I'm saying before I say them. Think about my actions before I act on them. Because Gemini, you have a tendency to kind of like, I'm going to behave this way with Sue, and then I'm going to behave this way with Jane, and then I'm going to behave this way with Sally, and then I'm going to behave this, and then you bounce around. And that causes a lot of friction, and you have to stop that. You have to learn to be yourself and not flip it. And this is more female Geminis. Male Geminis, you guys are on the cooler side. But female Geminis, you guys tend to want to play different sides of the fence. And you've got someone that's a little bit annoyed at your bullshit. So listen, because it's a lesson that you're going to learn, and it's something that you need to hear. Okay. And if you don't hear it, and if you don't learn from the way you've been and how someone is perceiving you and how someone has been digesting your behavior, you're not going to evolve into a better person. You're going to continue to have a shitty week. You're going to not, you're just going to just, like, things are just not going to go your way. You're not going to better yourself. You know, like, the things that are meant for you are never going to come full circle into your life, because you're not going to attract positive things. Because if you keep being low vibrational, you're just going to have that low energy, and you're not going to welcome anything, because you're not being so nice right now, and you need to stop it. And it's a water sign that's going to tell you about yourself, and you need to hear it.
I just feel that if they don't heed that warning, they're just going to end up gonna crash and burn this week. That's what I'm detecting.
Yeah.
And knowing the Wheel of Fortune, it's reverse. I mean, I always perceive it as the end of a negative cycle, but it can also be the lack of luck. So if you maintain that type of attitude and continue to piss other people off, then your luck's not going to change anytime soon. No, especially this week. It's going to be very critical. So the advice that Nadia actually shared with you for your growth and for your for advancement, even on the relationship level, if you don't adjust that attitude, let's just say that you won't expect other people to adjust to you too. That's it. That's a strong message.
Exactly.
Yeah. So good luck, Gemini.
And the thing is, they have someone who's going to tell them, and instead of having that flippant attitude of, well, what do they know? You should listen and maybe reflect on it.
Do you detect the same thing for male Geminis, or just should it be leaning towards more on the female side, you think?
I mean, it could be male Geminis, but it could be, you know, it very well could apply. Most male Geminis are not like that, but there are some that are. So it could apply to a male.
Okay.
It very well could apply to a male. You know, if you are a male Gemini and you've been shitty towards people,
course.
there is someone who's going to tell you about it. There's someone who's going to call you out on it, and your best bet is to really think about it and reflect on it, and really be true and honest with yourself, and really think about, have you been shitty? Because if you've been shitty towards somebody, you really need to think about that, because you're not going to change your luck if you continue being shitty.
Good luck, Gemini. The Wheel of Fortune has spoken. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So, the much awaited fire signs: Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Okay. I'll do Leo as a finale. Aries, top three, top deck draws for you. First card, the Emperor reverse. Wow, I'm being stalked by the Emperor tonight. So, you may be a bit disorganized this week, but you may also encounter your attitude may be more on being immature on how you're handling your issues this week. That's what I'm feeling. So don't gravitate towards that. Just keep yourself centered. Looks like it's going to be a downward trend for now. It's just that I'm hoping that the other cards would give us better news. Let's see. So just don't be this reversed Emperor. Second card. Okay, so he's facing an Earth sign. So Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. There's some delay. There's some feeling of misdirection. So if I were to deal, but I think that's sound advice too. Just like what Nadia said, don't stick with the Earths. I don't know. We seem to be bad influence this week. I just don't do it. Don't stick with us air signs for now. Okay. I mean, We're pretty good with the finances, but this week seems to be like I want to splurge type of this week. Um, okay, I better listen to that warning. I have to log out from my Amazon account. I have to. I need to do it. I need to do it, Nadia. Okay, so uh, this person may be younger than this one, but right now it's going to be an interesting blend of fire and earth. I want to find out the third one. Aries. Oh, then it is good news. Okay. So that supportive water sign may lead you to something better this week. So Six of Cups upright. You may be revisiting good times. You will be experiencing a better tail end of the week compared to how it's going to start out. So you can mitigate these. You have the choice to mitigate these. You have the choice to be more organized. You have the choice to be more frugal. You have the choice to control things better so you can head towards this happy ending. But another message here that I'm detecting is revisit your past actions. Um, Apply the things that worked for you. Don't live in the past, but instead use the ones that you've learned here. Um, because you don't want to end up, even if you read this in reverse, it may start really good, it may end not so good, but then I'm seeing that this is going to end better for you. Just don't get stuck in whatever past that you have, past experiences, past hurt, because it's going to now, should you address these two major pieces, it's going to lead to something so much better by Thursday or Friday. That's what I'm seeing. So what's the quintessential number here? So it's 4, 7, 13. Okay. Wait, is it right? So this is 12. So it's 3, 9. Yeah, it's 13. So 13, 1 plus 3 is 4. It is the Emperor. So he will turn upright by the end of the weekend, by the end of the week. That's how I'm seeing it. I think it may be a bit hectic, but honestly, you're the one who's causing how hectic it is going to be, Aries. That's the message here. So please turn the Emperor around. Be more organized. Don't be abusive. Don't scare the crap out of your colleagues. Be the person that's more balanced and looking forward to something more positive. That's a warning for you, Aries. Oh, please, Aries. And no shade for Aries for you? Nothing? I'm surprised.
There's always shade for
You're
Aries.
throwing shade now? Okay. I want to find out what's in store for Sagittarius. I'm anxious for Leo because I'm worried about how Ashley is looking forward to her week because she had a bad day. I don't know what happened, but for a day not to be bad, there are just so many things that you can react to and find out how you can mitigate issues. Ooh, I lost Nadia. Let's see if she's coming back. Nadia, I lost you. Okay, let's see if I can approve you. I lost you.
I have no idea what happened.
I don't know, but I immediately approved you. I saw your name. Okay, so two more shuffles. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for Sagittarius. Let's find out. One more. Okay, Sagittarius. What do we have for you for September 17? Oh no, September 21st to 27. Handy dandy calendar on my side. Okay, first card. Okay. Sagittarius, make a wish. Whatever these water signs, and if this is a person, water signs, they'd be very supportive. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, it's going to be a good start of the week. Let's find out this other cards. I don't wanna give false hopes. Let's find out what the other cards are. Ooh, Justice reverse, air signs. So Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. If you are handling a court case or anything legal it might not turn into your favor, but I'm hoping that's not the case. But another question is, have you been fair? Have you been treating other people correctly? Let's find out the third card. Okay, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so first, relationship-wise, hopefully this doesn't indicate divorce. That's what I'm worried about. I hope that's not the case. But finances, I'm seeing that you're getting impatient. There's like saying, okay, I want everything expedited, but the thing is that's not the key. What you need is emotional balance, and whoever you're dealing with as Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Again, Nadia, dang, it's really not our week, huh? No, don't stick with us. Looks like it's not the best time to stick with any earth sign this week. I feel bad. I feel bad. That's the thing. But for this air sign, they're reminding you that, you know what, have you been fair? Maybe you should use that wish to turn things around. It's still, I can still see a positive outcome. Just turn these around. But don't waste this wish. That's what I'm seeing. So divine message wise is 2. So it's 11. So make it 2, 9, 18, 9, the Hermit. Okay. So the pattern alignment requires sacrifices and you being able to see beyond what's in front of you, to listen to your subconscious, to invest wisely when it comes to gaining more wisdom and or knowledge. So the Hermit, as an earth sign again, be like him because he just has one path that would lead you to righteousness. That's how I'm detecting it. It's not going to be an easy week. It will start nicely, sure, but don't waste it. Don't waste a good beginning. Make it consistently good. That's my advice for you. Sagittarius. It's just get away from us earth signs. No, not right now. I mean, I want to remind everyone that don't go shopping with us this week. You're just not, it's not beneficial for you. Okay.
No.
Finally, let's see. Leos. One of Nadia's favorite astrological signs. Leo.
I love Leos.
Speaking of Leos, any development? Okay, looks like it's good.
Continued. To be continued.
Let's see. Let's see what the other pieces that you need to be aware of. Dang, I almost dropped my mouse. This is the problem with freaking Bluetooth. They're just all over the place. Unlike the wired ones. You didn't get a monitor from work, right?
No.
I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to risk it. I mean, if I break it, I'll just end up paying for it. So
I don't want that thing in my house.
No.
I don't want that Fidelis Juju in my house.
I didn't say the company, you just said it.
Oops.
Oopsie daisy. I'm a concentrate for you, Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the next week for you. September 21st to 27th. 2 more shuffles, folks. I want to see what's in store. Would it be favorable, unfavorable, more protection messages, or Leos are mostly lucky. So if some of you guys are having a spiritual journey, some of you
Lucky
guys
Leos.
are
Lucky Leos.
lucky Leos, double L. And some of you guys are just regularly attractive. That's what's annoying for me. Okay.
I know, with that hair and those beards.
First card for Leo. Ooh, King of Wands. Okay. Things are going your way again. Things are going your way. But I want to make sure that we're getting a couple of cards for you to receive. But should you be dealing with your fellow fire signs, or this might be you, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, things are going your way so far. Second card. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm ending this. I'm ending this live, okay? Nadia, I'm a press finish now. Okay, done. Bye guys. I'm so pissed. Yes, things are gonna go your way. Just have faith. That looks like it's going to be a pretty lucky week. But it's up to you to maintain that lucky streak or mess it up. It looks like the good things that you've done in the past, you're harvesting the good things. I mean, I'm sorry, Ashley, if something bad happened to you today, but it'll get better. That's what I'm seeing. It's just that you need to have this
They
type
had
of
something bad
influence.
happen to them.
She said that Ashley said that she was having a bad day. Hopefully there's nothing
Oh, yes,
huge. Yeah,
Ashley.
that's a thing.
That's just a bump in the road, Ashley. You'll have a
It's a
great
speed
week
bump.
next week.
It looks like it. Do a scratch off. And if you win, send us through Cash App, PayPal, and Venmo. Okay, third card. Okay, don't be reckless. That's it. Simple message.
Don't
Don't be
get
reckless.
cocky.
Oh,
Don't get
yeah.
cocky and get reckless.
Yes, don't. Because you have a good thing going. Looks like your relationship, your career, your finances would be looking pretty good. But if you're making, say, an unwise investment of some sort, you should think twice. This is fire, fire, and air. And you might even encounter an air sign that might not be very beneficial for you this coming week. You might wanna, it might be a Gemini, right, Nadia?
Could be.
Be very careful. Just don't be reckless because things are going to happen really nicely for you. I mean, even in my TikTok, I predicted that fire signs are. This is the second time this guy showed up. He's the my short version in TikTok, even in YouTube. This guy showed up. It's really a strong reminder for everyone that things are going to get better, things are going to be awesome. But then you be reckless, no, that's not going to bode well, not at all. But this week is going to be amazing for Leo. Just like Nadia said, don't be cocky, don't do it, don't be that way, or else you're going to lose the groove and the mojo is going to disappear. But I see, wait, are there any other warnings of 22, 4, 7, 8? Well, no, 8, they still definitely, yeah, the total is still 8 strength. It's absolutely their weak. Nadia, we have to find ourselves Leos.
Okay.
We need to get the we need to get the good mojo going. So wow, they'll have a good week. They'll have a pretty
That's
good week.
good. That's great for them.
I know you're happy.
I
I
love
know
Leos. They're amazing people.
mostly yes.
Mostly, except when they're being stupid.
That happens, unfortunately. But
From
I
time
think
to time.
but I think this is it's going to be an interesting up and down slope for most of the signs except Leo. Looks like Leo is going to have an awesome week for September 21st to 27. But beyond that, a lot of protection messages for everyone, a lot of
Especially
ways
for
to
Earth and Air.
mitigate the issues. It's up to you how you
Mhm.
wanna handle it this week, coming week. I mean, so far we've delivered the messages. These are the divine messages for you, everyone. And for anyone who's going to watch this and you're going to receive it, it's going to be useful for you. I posted Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Any donations accepted. We appreciate that. Remember, the more you donate, the universe would return to you a millionfold. It's up to you. But this is a
Yeah.
forecast for everyone. We do this weekly. I have Labori_Bruja. Don't forget to follow her. She has her products. She has her candles, custom candles. She has her baths, soon to be shipped soaps, bar soaps.
Yeah.
And she has her sprays to attract all that positivity and all that abundance. So follow her,
And there's
like her posts.
a full moon coming for
Mm-hmm.
October 2nd, I believe. So I have some protection and self-love candles that rituals that I'll be doing. So if anyone's interested,
It's
um,
perfect.
you could message me on sugar-free divinations on how
Or through
to,
Instagram. Mm-hmm.
or Instagram. Yes, if you want to follow, I mean, you're welcome to follow me on Instagram, labori_bruja. And you can message me and I can give you all the info for that ritual
Again, everyone,
because we
for
all need
more,
self-love
absolutely, we all
and
do.
protection.
From certain elements. Okay, so For more in-depth and personalized tarot consultations, you can always visit positivetarotwisdom.com. Wow, positive wisdom. Positivetarotwisdom.com. You can visit the page. You can visit Sugar Free Divinations. Join the group. It's up to you. You can also have a direct reading with Nadia, labori_bruja. And don't forget, every 30 days, should you join Sugar Free Divinations, you get a free reading, free card reading. It's very detailed. Don't forget. And please like and subscribe my YouTube channel so we can grow it further. The more subscribers that we'll have, the more service that we can give to you for free. Okay? But beyond that, thank you for joining us. Nadia, thank you for joining us. I appreciate you. And have a nice weekend. Looks like it's going to be a good Saturday and Sunday for most people this tail end of the week. And just stay safe. Wear your masks continuously and don't sneeze on anybody, okay? Or cough on anybody. Perfect.
Yeah. And we don't tell you to wash your hands because you should have been doing that to begin with.
You should have been doing that to begin with.
That was a silly thing that everyone kept saying, wash your hands. Shouldn't you have been doing that anyway?
You go, what just happened?
Why is that even a reminder?
Exactly.
I mean, I wash my hands.
All the time that it needs to be. Then you see how crackly these hands are now? No, I'm kidding. But there. Okay. Nadia, again, thank you. Thanks everyone for watching, or whoever's going to watch this. We appreciate you and continue to support positivetarotwisdom.com and Sugar Free Divinations, labori_bruja. Take care, guys. Happy weekend. Happy Friday. Bye.